Hey all, welcome to another Game Gym lesson from Coach Crits. This time on shielding and dodging. Why this? Because without a good defense, you'll be getting hit pretty quick, and that's not what we want. So, grab yourself your tankiest party member, because it's time to learn how to survive in Smash Bros. By the end of this lesson, y'all will know how to be able to use that shield button to buff up your gameplay. So get ready to perform some protective actions and get that defense up. For our in-game warm-up, go into training mode for about 5 minutes, run around, short hop, but make sure your shield button is working. Flicker it a few times by tapping that button. Any character works though, of course, since you're just really checking out the shield button. To get a grasp of shielding, and to get a better understanding of a mechanic called parrying, let's select the stage O-Net. Go down to the bottom of the stage and spawn a green shell. Practice shielding the green shell, or even multiple shells, as you get used to the timing. Try timing your shield drop right as the shell hits you, and that'll cause a parry. When you get that flash and that slowdown, you know that you've done it. If you get hit, take a moment. Slow down. Are you releasing it before or after it hits you? It needs to be slightly before the shell gets you. If you do it too soon, you're just going to get hit. And if you just hold your shield, then no parry will come out. This is an advanced use of shield that nets you a lot more advantage than just holding it. A few other ways to practice parries are setting a Falco CPU to laser in training mode, that's neutral B. In game, try to land a few parries versus your friends, or online versus an opponent who keeps landing with aerials or throwing out projectiles. Aim for 1 a game, then slowly add more. It's a little hard, but y'all got this. Next up are 2 options you can perform while holding your shield, spot dodge and roll. What a spot dodge is the invulnerable state while staying in place. You'll see your character flash and nothing can hit them while they're in this animation. To spot dodge, press down on the control stick. Practicing this is kind of similar to parrying. Try it out versus some items or versus a computer set out to throw an attack. Often, spot dodges are used to avoid getting grabbed when you're right next to the opponent. If you press right or left rather than down, you'll do a roll. It's the same as a spot dodge, but you go to the right or left. Pretty simple, honestly. Same idea for practicing these, but give it a shot with some friend timing some grabs for you. Specifically ask if they can use one character with a tether and one without. That way you have an idea of how they work, because tethers and regular grabs have different frame data. If you don't have anyone nearby, hop on Discord or grab a friend off the GGO Discord Smash channel. Aim for about 5 dodges with both rolls and spot dodges, so that's 10 total dodges. The last defensive option today we're going to cover is air dodge. This is performed by pressing shield while in the air. You can either do a neutral air dodge or a directional air dodge, and that's either by holding the stick in a various direction or not holding it at all. Try pressing it in various directions, just to get an idea of what your character's directional air dodge feels like, and then do a couple without pressing it in a direction to get you an idea of what the neutral air dodge feels like. It's an invaluable tool for disadvantaged state, and they can be used to get out of many different situations that you honestly wouldn't have another option to use. While practicing, either with a friend or online via quick play, focus on your timings for shielding and dodging and try counterattacking right after. Once you've managed a couple of parries, spot dodges, and rolls, you'll start to see that your defense is going to get a lot stronger, so try to do at least each one once a match. Parries can be a little difficult though, so don't get upset if it takes a little bit of time for you to get used to that one. Even I still struggle with parrying from time to time. As you practice your defense, just be careful that, as with everything, to not become too predictable. These options are still punishable, and spamming them often will cause them to have less vulnerability, especially when it comes to roll spot dodges and air dodges. A good understanding of these options allows both offensive and defensive players to thrive, so explore and think about how you can use these inherent tools in every matchup. That's all though. Thanks for learning some beginner defense and some shielding and dodging with me, Coach Crits. See y'all next time!